Sure your live
From
still.
Mir, and now we are live. Today, our topic understanding the basic of financial independence. We are discussing this topic on live. Are you ready for this live session?
Well, gotcha. All right, sounds good. Financial independence is definitely a big topic.
Maya,
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
let's start our
Oh, all right.
session.
Have a
Hello,
nice.
everyone, and a warm welcome to today's live session. I'm Asfa Munir, and I'm truly excited to have you all here with me. Today, we are diving into a topic that has the power to transform not just your financial life, but your confidence, your long term stability, and your overall sense of freedom. Understanding the basic of financial independence. In a world where financial stress affects our daily decisions, our mental peace, and even our dreams, learning the foundation of financial independence is nothing less than a necessity. Financial independence is not just about earning money, it's about controlling your finance instead of letting your finance control you. It's about building security, choices, and a future where you live life on your own terms. Today, discussion will give you clarity, direction, and practical steps that anyone at any age or income level can start applying immediately. Today, with us, Maya. Hello, Maya. We are truly honored to have
Hey,
them with us for this important conversation. Maya, let's start. My first question is to begin, how would you define financial independence in simple practical terms?
mm, in simple terms, it's when your passive income, things like investments or side hustles, covers your essential living expenses. It's not about being rich, it's about not having to trade all your time for money. Does that make sense?
Okay, what is the very first step a person should take when starting their journey toward financial independence?
Honestly, tracking where your money actually goes. Like really knowing. Most people have a vague idea, but writing it down, every coffee, every subscription is eye opening. It's not about restricting yourself right away, just awareness. You can't fix what you don't measure, right?
Okay, why is budgeting considered the backbone of financial freedom?
Because it's about intentionality. A budget isn't a restriction, it's a plan. Forces you to decide where your money goes instead of wondering where it went. It highlights areas where you can save and redirects those funds toward your goals. It's kind of like a roadmap for your money.
Okay, what is the difference between saving money and building an emergency fund?
Good question. Saving is generally for shorter term goals, a vacation, a new phone. An emergency fund is specifically for, well, emergencies. Job loss, medical bills, car repairs, stuff you can't predict. It's about security, peace of mind, and avoiding debt when life throws a curveball. The emergency fund should be easily accessible, not tied up in investments.
Richard Maya, at what stage of life do people usually face the most financial challenges and why?
That's a tricky one because it varies a lot. But I'd say young adulthood, the 20s and 30s is often the toughest. They're juggling student loans, starting a career with potentially low income, building credit, maybe taking on a mortgage or starting a family. It's a lot of big expenses hitting at once. Plus there's societal pressure to keep up, which can lead to overspending. What do you think?
Yes, you're right. How much of one's monthly income should ideally be saved for future goals?
There's a lot of debate about that. A common rule of thumb is the 50, 30, and 20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. But honestly, 20% is a good starting point.
Okay.
If you can do more, great. The important thing is to consistently save something, even if it's small. It adds up over time. What feels realistic for someone just starting out, do you think?
Okay. How important are investments in the path of financial independence?
Crucial. Saving alone will only get you so far. Investments, stocks, bonds, real estate have the potential to grow your wealth much faster than a savings account. It's about making your money work for you. But it also comes with risk, so it's important to educate yourself or talk to a professional.
Okay, Maya, should people with low income also start investing or should they first focus only on saving?
That's a great question and a really common concern. It's tempting to think investing is only for people with money to spare, but even small amounts invested consistently can make a big difference over the long term thanks to compounding. Plus, it builds good habits. Ideally, it's about balancing both, prioritizing a small emergency fund, then starting to invest even a little bit while continuing to save. Completely neglecting investing means missing out on potential growth. What's your take?
Why is debt considered one of the biggest obstacles to achieving financial independence?
Okay, that one definitely came out of left field. I assume you meant debt, not death. It's a pretty easy slip up, though, to be fair. Debt is a massive obstacle because it sucks up your income, limiting your ability to save and invest. High interest debt, especially, can feel like you're running on a treadmill. It's hard to gain financial traction when you're constantly paying off past expenses. Does that track?
Okay, what strategies can help someone manage or eliminate their debt effectively?
Okay, a few things. First, the debt snowball method. List your debt smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate, and attack the smallest one first. The quick wins provide motivation. The avalanche method prioritizes highest interest rates first, which saves you money in the long run, but can be slower. Another is debt consolidation, potentially getting a lower interest rate. And honestly, sometimes talking to a credit counselor can be really helpful. They can offer personalized advice and potentially negotiate with creditors.
Okay, what daily or weekly habits can help someone develop strong financial discipline?
Definitely. Automating savings, setting up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts is huge. Regularly reviewing your budget, even for 15 minutes a week, keeps you on track. Meal prepping to avoid eating out. And something simple like a no spend day each week. Small, consistent actions add up over time.
Okay, Maya, why is financial education especially important for the younger generation?
Because they're starting out at a time when traditional financial security is less guaranteed. Pensions are disappearing, the cost of education is skyrocketing, and the gig economy is creating more income instability. They need the skills to navigate these challenges, make informed decisions, and avoid falling into debt traps. Plus, starting early gives them the power of compounding on their side.
Okay, what advice would you give to someone who feels discouraged because of financial struggle?
It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Financial struggles are common and they don't reflect your worth. Focus on small, achievable steps. Celebrate those small wins. Seek support. Talk to friends, family, or a financial advisor. And remember, it's a journey, not a race. Progress, not perfection. Don't give up.
Okay, thank you so much, Maya. Viewers, today's conversation has reminded us of something very important. Financial independence is not a dream reserved for a few. It's a journey anyone can begin with awareness, discipline, and the right mindset. If you learn to track your expenses, save consistently, manage debt wisely, and make informed investment decisions, you can build a future where financial stress no longer limits your choice. Remember, financial freedom doesn't start with a big income, it starts with a smart plan. Thank you to our wonderful
You're
guests for their valuable insights, and thank you to all your viewers for being part of this session. I am Asfa Munir, and I look forward to seeing you in our next live session with another powerful topic. Take care, stay motivated, and keep moving toward a financially independent future. Goodbye and stay blessed. Thank you, Maya, and
oh,
goodbye.
all right. All right. Have a good one.